Previously on...
I've seen so much activity over here. It's kind of scary to think that a full-size train goes across this bridge. We got a fish on! I literally saw gators like 5 minutes that way. And this is exactly what we have to be careful of. We got 2 gators rolling on us right now. Ooh, that is looking really freaking good right there. Look at the gators up on there. We do have some thunderstorms rolling in. I don't think we can make it all the way back to the camp in time. It's definitely rolling in. It's about time for us to start looking to hop off the kayak. We're just gonna kind of hang out over here, wait for this storm to pass. So it looks like we have a little bit of a break in the rain. So I'm gonna keep on moving here, see if we can make some more headway here on the expedition down the river. We'll see though. See how much progress we can make. Time to get off the kayak again. It's time we found ourselves some good shelter again. Hopefully nobody else is living here though. Yep, this is gonna do. We are so close to being back. I just watched some more people on a canoe and they decided they're just sending it back, so we're gonna kind of follow the same mantra there. Just gonna freaking send it, baby. Let's go. Also, it seems like all the bad storms and the stuff that is making the thundering noise is behind us further upstream, and according to the radar it looks like it's just kind of like hovering over us. So I'm not sure if it's gonna get better for a little while, and I'm afraid that it might get worse. And that's the last thing we want, is for it to get worse while we're there, and for having all that yellow and red stuff to come over our heads. So we're in the green right now. Green as in the green radar, not a green as in good. But I think we'll take the green and just full steam ahead. I think we'll take that over taking our chances with the yellow and red stuff. Yes, I can finally see the campground. You know, I was really looking forward to a nice relaxing paddle back home with the current. This was one heck of a shoulder exercise. Shoulder and back exercise. Or just total upper body, but I could see the campground. Finally. Oh my God. We have freaking made it. We're alive. I gotta get this stuff away, get to some shelter. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. The rain has seemed like it stopped. I got all dried off, got some fresh dry clothes on here, and I don't think I'm gonna go back out kayak fishing. We might do a little bit of land-based fishing later today, but this campground is pretty big and I've never been here before. And to show you guys a map of the campground, we are over in this section. This is all the primitive camping area. This is the river. This is the way we went today. This is the way we went yesterday, right? Came in here and all I did was a loop here and came back. So there's this entire half of the campground, including a lake you can actually swim in over here. And I've never checked out any of this stuff. So we're gonna be doing a little exploring. In addition, there's also a hiking trail or a trailhead over here marked. No idea where that goes, but I figure we'll do a little bit of hiking, a little bit of exploring here this afternoon, and see what we can find. So this area is the loop that I was telling you guys about. There was one other person camping over there when we first got here. Now it's completely empty. I have this entire side all to myself, and up here straight ahead is going to be the other part of the primitive camping. So we have waterfront on the left, regular on the right. You can see there's a car up there with a couple people. Those are the only other people on this entire half of the campground. So right now, it's just me and them. And this is a weekend, by the way. This is a Saturday. Pretty crazy. So all this over here, RV parking, looks like it's going to be this section right here on the map. Over here is the panther and bear site. Perfect. Like that. Which means the trailhead, so we're just passing bear, should be right over there. I think we're gonna head up. I want to walk all the way up to the swimming lake, see what that's about first. Then we'll come back and look at the trailhead. Here is gonna be our trail, the Great Florida Birding Trail. Please close gates. Be careful of cattle. You know, that's funny because when I was on the river today, I thought I smelled manure, and I was like, where could they have cattle near here? Like, where? That's out. There's cattle around here somewhere. We got the bar fence and all for them, so we gonna find us some cows. This row of campsites looks really cool. So that was SO1, which is right there, which is gonna be scrub oak. So those are gonna be all the scrub oaks, which look like they're gonna be no power, no electric, no water, whatever, just like primitive camp tent sites. Okay. So we got L1 through L5 is gonna be that way. And 1 through 10 is going to be that way. Detour 3 is that way. So we're going to keep going straight. Oh yeah, this is cool too. Look at that. They got spots right up here on the lake. That would have been really cool to go to too, but this is nice. I'm not sure how I feel about this because it is a fresh body of water in Florida, which means gators pretty much anywhere you go unless it's fenced in, which I do not think this is. So I don't know if I'd still go swimming in it, but it is nice that they give you the option. Depot Lake here. Let's see if it warns you about alligators. Let's see. The rules. Swim at your own risk, blah 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 blah. Does not say anything about alligators. I don't know. Maybe not. But this is Depot Lake. We made it. Time to turn around and let's go check out that trailhead. Knobby Knee Trail Guide. Well, this one looks a little wet. Living with alligators. Got it. We know that that is a threat. That looks like a pretty long trail. This isn't exactly what I'd call off the beaten path. Look at that really still swampy water over there. Oh boy. Now if somebody told you they would give you $5 million to swim across that, not across this way, like a pretty considerable amount, would you do it? The correct answer is no, because you'd be dead and you wouldn't be able to spend that $5 million. So some of these waters, I can't even tell you how many gators I saw out there on the river today. You could not pay me to get off that kayak. I saw so many rope swings too, you know? And I'm like, man, these rope swings look like a great time. Man, I would never do it because of these freaking gators. But I know they're not going to charge after you and attack you, but just, I'm staying in my boat where it's safe, that's all. Whew. And if alligators and all sorts of stuff that wants to bite you around here are not enough scary things for you, there's also a sign reminding us that we are in bear country. So be on the lookout for that. Thunderstorms, alligators, bears, people, lots of scary stuff around here. But you know it isn't scary? This freaking view right here. Look at this. Wow. This is awesome. All these ferns and everything in here. This is awesome. Alright, here we are. I do actually remember this section because of the little bat house that's over there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but way on the other side. Looks like some people fishing over there, but Nice little overlook over here. Seeing them fishing makes me want to go out and do some fishing now. I was just gonna go down the trail loop, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna head back because I do want to do some fishing here today before we have to make dinner and all that. And the amount of gators I saw there at dusk last night made me not want to go back there again today at dusk. So I think we're just gonna send it back. All right, we're back out of the trail, and I will say I'm a little disappointed I didn't find any cows. I thought we would. Anyways, let's head back on to the campground. Let's get our fishing stuff together and hit the creek. Wow, that is one loud train. Oh my god. That is so cool looking. It's called the Sugar Express. Over there again. I'm gonna have to look up the Sugar Express online for you guys, because that train looks and sounds like it's like an old-fashioned train. Wow, that was so loud. I feel like we just had like a time travel into like the 1930s or something like that, or maybe that's too early. Like the 1960s or something like that with that kind of train. That was pretty cool. Okay, so I'll pop all the stuff up on the screen, but I just did some research on the Sugar Express there. It is a steam train, so that is why it's so loud and why it looks like that and why it sounds like that. But it's a passenger train, so they do excursions where they take people on the train to show them Central Florida. And yeah, passenger train. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the fishing here would be a little bit better than it has been. A little bit discouraging. I don't know, I don't really fish these kind of waters, fresh water especially, very often in Central Florida and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you guys have any suggestions, but it's about 5:30, so we're gonna head on back to the campsite and start prepping our dinner tonight, which was supposed to be fish, but it's a good thing I brought it back up. Alright, so we got all of our ingredients out. Like I said, today was supposed to be fish. It was supposed to be fish with some rice and some grilled asparagus. Now we can't really grill because we don't have a fireplace, because we're still under a burn ban even though it rained today. So we're replacing fish with chicken thighs here. So we're going to be doing chicken thighs, just sauteed in the pan there with the white rice and the asparagus, which is just going to be on the pan. That's all. Nothing crazy fancy, but it is going to be delicious. Let's get into cooking. I've never made asparagus while camping before, and you know what? That is a 10 out of 10 vegetable right there. I haven't tried it yet, but it was so easy to prep because you just cut off the ends that are hard, throw it into the pan and just saute it. That is such an easy vegetable to prepare while you're camping, and asparagus is really, really good, at least to me. So definitely give that a shot. I'll let you guys know how it tastes when we do our taste test, of course, but asparagus is good. We got our chicken all cut up right there, ready to go. We will start cooking that, and then the rice is instant rice, so that's pretty easy. Now for the chicken, we're also going to be using this Coastal Blend seasoning here, kind of an all-purpose seasoning. Smells really good. But we're going to go ahead. Alright, these asparagus are coming off. I mean, look how good that looks. Oh man, I'm super, super happy how this came out. Alrighty, our rice is now boiling, but there's one problem with it, is that it needs 1 cup of water and 1 cup of rice. Well, The one thing I didn't bring was a measuring cup. So we're just gonna we got some asparagus right on top. I mean, dang, that's not looking half bad right there. We are all plated up here. Time for the taste test. These mosquitoes are bad tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we killed it. The asparagus here, I mean, the asparagus is delicious. If you guys like asparagus, make it when you go camping. Trust me. So easy, it's so good. And the chicken, it's a great way to cook chicken while you're out here. I'm gonna finish devouring up this delicious, nutrient-packed meal here. We got all of our dishes done for the night. Everything's put away, ready for nighttime. And now we're just in here lounging by the water. What a day it's been. It's a s'mores kind of night again tonight. Cheers to another awesome adventure, action-filled day. A weekend I'll never forget. Cheers to you guys. Now I gotta admit, s'mores was not on the menu for tonight's dessert again, but with this fire ban, it's really bumming me out, honestly, because I could sit around a fire for hours, honestly, just staring at it. But since we don't have one, I've been kind of calling it a little bit early at night, so I have for tonight planned one of my famous Boy Scout recipes, or something we used to make all the time, a peach dump cake. It was so simple, but it was also so good. Very nice, rewarding treat at the end of the night. Without a fire, makes it a little bit hard to do that. So we're doing s'mores again tonight. Next time, I promise you guys, we'll make that peach dump cake for you. So I'm gonna go ahead, enjoy a couple s'mores here, hit the showers. I'll see you guys in the tent before we're going to sleep. We are all cleaned up, tucked away here at the tent. I almost forgot to film this portion. But we're gonna go ahead and hit the sheets. We're gonna get up tomorrow, pack up the tent, and we are making a special stop tomorrow at Lake Okeechobee, because I've never been there before, and we have to drive literally through the city of Okeechobee to get home. So we're gonna make a stop then. So anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the sheets. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So last night was another, actually pretty good night. I'm not gonna lie, I slept pretty much straight through. It was a little bit hot to start, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as the first night. But we're back out here today. We started packing up our stuff in the tent. You can see I'm fully clothed again. Don't worry, these are new shirts. I got a lot of Livin Salty shirts. Today we are rocking our our dry duck pants here, which is just to protect our legs from the mosquitoes, because once again with bug spray they still were relentless this morning. So we're all covered up again, and we're going to start taking our stuff out of our tent, throwing it in the truck, and we are making a delicious bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast this morning. I've been looking forward to this since the day that I decided to plan to make it. So, super easy, little Kaiser bread, bacon, egg, and cheese. Let's dive right into it. Cheers, everybody. Last meal on the camping trip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is some good stuff right there. Woo! You really can't go wrong with a bacon, egg, and cheese, that's for sure. Just finished cooking up the last round of bacon there, and just wanted to tell you guys real quick is that, of course, this isn't the easiest meal you can make for our breakfast while camping. It would be way easier to just bring a box of freaking Pop-Tarts and just have a couple. It'll take you a couple minutes to eat and you can go. But starting off your day, especially when you're camping, where you're probably gonna be more dehydrated than usual, you're not eating as much as you normally do, not as healthy maybe. So it's super important to just nurture your body with all these really good filling breakfast, lunch, dinners, all that kind of stuff, especially the breakfast to start your day, because this is going to be the fuel to get you through the entire day. So it's always really important to start your morning off right. Eggs, good source of protein, good way to start it. A little bacon, good stuff for you. I'm going to finish devouring this up, and then we're going to go ahead, clean up, start taking down the tent. Alrighty, we just finished policing our campsite here to make sure we left no trace, make sure there's no garbage here, and make sure we pick up any garbage that might have been here before we came. Now, you might be thinking this video is ending right here since we are getting ready to leave this beautiful campground, but on the way home, we're going to be making a quick detour to Lake Okeechobee because I've actually never been to Lake Okeechobee before, and to get here, we had to go through the city of Okeechobee. So it's only going to be like a 5-10 minute detour to go check out the lake, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Let's go for a ride. Alrighty, we have made it. Lake Okeechobee. And first impressions, I know it's a ginormous lake, but wow, it looks like you're looking out into the ocean. Like, it just doesn't end. Pretty crazy. So we're not gonna do any fishing or launching the kayak or anything this time around. This is a huge, vast lake that I know absolutely zero about, and you guys have seen my freshwater fishing skills already here, so we're not going to be doing this today. I got some things to do back at the house, so we're going to be wrapping up our 3-day camping, exploring, and fishing adventure here. If you guys have enjoyed this adventure, make sure you guys hit the like button. Definitely consider subscribing down below. I had an absolute blast, and if you guys want to see some more camping, outdoor stuff like this, not just fishing content, but incorporating some other outdoor hobbies here as well, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to see me come out to Lake Okeechobee here, maybe go on an airboat, maybe do a guided fishing tour or something like that, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe we'll make that happen. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.